Hello, everyone. I am the All Seeing I'm with a general collective love reading. We're going to tap into that energy and see what comes out. And I'm going to start with my oracle cards first. Okay, sorry about that. The first card out we have is to stay optimistic about your love life. So don't give up hope on love. Don't give up hope on love, however you say that. Positive thinking and faith will bring you romance. So stay positive about your love life. Don't give up hope on it. This will bring you romance by having that kind of energy, that kind of mentality and mindset about love, that you're worthy of it and that you're deserving of it. You may have struggled in the past with feeling as if you were, but this is saying stay hopeful, stay optimistic. See what else comes out. Nothing wants to come out. Sheesh. Let's see. Shuffle a little bit more. There we go. Okay. We have true love. This is the romance of a lifetime. So you're attracting in true love. Someone that really matches your energy, matches your frequency. Love has struck you and this person. It's mutual. There's definite attraction here. Chemistry. Very intense chemistry. This is someone that you feel as if you can spend or do forever with. We have let your friends help you. Ask for and accept support from others. So don't be too shy to ask for advice from your friends. You know, maybe take the tips that they give you in terms of how to attract love into your life, or how to really allow yourself to shine more and just naturally magnetize these things. It's not about, necessarily actively seeking it. Give your relationship a chance. Work on your partnership. So if you're already in a connection with someone, this person could be the one, your true love, and maybe you've gone through a rough patch with this person, and that's why Spirit is saying be optimistic, be hopeful about your love life. Talk to people about what you're going through. Maybe you've kept some of your relationship issues a secret, and perhaps you've experienced separation with your partner, which was at the bottom of the deck. Time apart from your partner is on the horizon. So, you may have had some time apart from your person, or you may be in separation from them now. Maybe that has you a little pessimistic about what's to come in love, because you've you're dealing with some type of rift or some type of disconnect. Let's get some tarot out. What about love for the collective, Spirit? What do they need to know at this time? So for some of you, you could be juggling multiple things at this time, multiple priorities. Perhaps it is a relationship and work life. Perhaps it's home and work life if you're not in a connection right now. But you're doing a really good job of maintaining what you have to maintain and managing those things. And regardless to what's going on in the outside world, you're still remaining focused on what's important. 5 of Pentacles. So some of you may be feeling left out in the cold and abandoned. Either, maybe it could be by this person that you're in a relationship with, that you've had fallen on hard times with. I'm getting that you may fear losing the support of others if you do open up about what's going on in this connection. If you are going through a rough patch with this person, you may be fearful of being judged by other people and not gaining support. But the Let Your Friends Help You card is, a signal to me that, you may not have anything to worry about. You don't have to worry about feeling left out in the cold. You will find the support that you need when you open up. We have the 6 of Cups here. So if you are in separation from your person right now, they're definitely missing you. You feel like home to this person. You don't have to reveal all of yourself to them in order to be loved, to receive love from them. I feel like even when you are kind of in a protective energy when it comes to you, or you're not saying everything that's on your mind or in your heart, your person still loves and cares about you and wants to give to you. We have the Moon and the 10 of Swords. So some of you could be hiding how you really feel right now. Perhaps this person left you feeling backstabbed or betrayed in some sense. It may not be as bad as it seems. You may be, it may seem a lot worse, whatever the issue is or whatever was done. Maybe you harbor some hidden feelings about what happened behind the scenes, or what's happening behind the scenes with your person. You may not be expressing all of what you feel. You could be covering up your true emotions. But you've gone through some kind of betrayal. And I'm not sure if it was this person's doing or someone else's, but I think forgiveness is in order. And for you to actually come out and say what you feel. We have the Page of Swords and the Empress here. So for some of you, there's someone in your energy that's very interested in you and the person that you are, who you present yourself to the world to be. They feel like you're very, you're just a really great person. They see a lot of good qualities in you with the Empress. They may look at you as a great mother if you are a parent, for example. They may also just see you as a divine feminine, just very high up. They regard you very highly and are very interested in knowing you. Perhaps if they do know you, they may be, appreciative of the opportunity to get to know you. Or if they're on the outside looking in, they're very intrigued by you and wanting to... I feel like this energy is someone that, because the Page of Swords can sometimes indicate like a person watching from afar. You know, so if this person has seen you or sees you, you know, whether it be in person or, you know, if it's at your job, for example, or like through social media, if they're following you or they've come across any of, you know, your posts, they may feel like you're out of their league. I'm getting, you know, like you may be a little hard to reach. The Four of Pentacles is here. So, you know, you may be just very much like into protecting yourself, protecting what your feelings, not really speaking on what you have, kind of hoarding the goods, not really sharing what it is that you feel or you have with other people. Maybe feeling a little selfish, which isn't a bad thing. I mean, if you're feeling like, you know, you don't really want to share with other people what it is that you have, you know, not that you don't, you know, maybe you've just been in positions where you have in the past and that hasn't been, you know, reciprocated or acknowledged and appreciated. We have the Two of Swords here. So some of you could be faced with a difficult decision, or you're dealing with some kind of decision in love that needs to be made. And it could pertain to who you are open and vulnerable with when it comes to sharing what's going on in your love life. You know, if you're currently in a connection and there's trouble in paradise, if you will, perhaps you want to open up to someone close to you about it. Maybe you want to make a decision about how to move forward and you're not exactly sure which way to go. I don't know if you're battling leaving a situation or staying because there's some kind of issue that's presented itself. Let's see what else comes out. I'll pull a couple more cards. Nine of Cups. So I feel like, you know, if you're in a connection right now, overall, you're pretty satisfied with it. You know, you feel like, you know, pleasant feelings about this particular person. You may not have it all with them. Perhaps, you know, the relationship isn't a relationship just yet. Perhaps you're just dating someone. And if that is the case and there's issues already and you're just dating, you know, yeah, I feel like those are things that you have to be mindful of, but they can be ironed out. It's not like, you know, I feel like you're connecting with someone that is worth giving a chance to. We have the Eight of Swords. So some of you are in your head about something. And you may be trapped in your thoughts about, you know, maybe making this decision on how to move forward. We had the Two of Swords also that indicates difficulty making a decision. It's like you're satisfied in the situation, but you don't have it all yet, or that's how you feel. Maybe you feel like I said, if you're dating, you know, what's next? Commitment. So, you know, if you don't have that title with the person, or you're not in the role of, you know, girlfriend or boyfriend, whatever, however you identify, perhaps that's the missing piece. And you could be very like, you know, you could be just thinking about that a lot. But a decision has to be made nonetheless. You know, do you stay and fight, or do you walk away? Because if you do fight, what do you stand to gain? You know, but your motives are what matter. Like, you know, we're not trying to fight to win or to embarrass and humiliate our opponent, you know. I feel like if it's something, I feel like you'll walk away if need be, and won't, you know, engage in conflict or confrontation that way. But these are a lot of choices and choices you have to make for yourself, and things that you have to think about. These are things that plague your mind. Walking away, 8 of Cups. So, you know, perhaps you do favor walking away from a certain connection that, you know, you're seeing red flags in. You know, if it's a dating situation, you know, maybe you stop entertaining it. For some of you, you know, you could be having multiple options, to be honest. Like with the 2 of Pentacles, you know, 2 of Swords, maybe the decision that you're trying to make has to do with who to pick that you're dating. I don't know. I mean, it's like you may be satisfied in a certain situation, but you got a choice to make, you know. Do you have it all? What more do you want out of a connection? You know, you have to ask yourself those questions. Let me get some letters, see what comes out. I'll grab a couple here. We have M. We have X. We have O. Get 2 more. We have B. One more. And we have C. So M, X, O, B, C, any of those letters could be significant. The number 2, 5, 8. And there's something here about a choice and decision that you got to make. Do you stay in a situation or do you walk away? Do you open up and let your friends help you and go to them for support in this time? Or do you keep walking the path alone, knowing or feeling as though you can figure it out yourself? Well, that's all I have for now, guys. You can feel free to contact me if you're interested in a personal reading. I'll make sure to put my information in the description box below. I just want to thank you for watching, and feel free to like the video, subscribe, and comment if you're so inclined. And until next time, guys, y'all take care. Peace out.